Sundance is going to Boulder, Colorado. How do we feel about that? Obviously, as a filmmaker, to have one of the number one film festivals being in your backyard and see it go, yeah, that hurts a little bit. What I'm seeing online is a lot of people talking about how all the Utah filmmakers know that, like, oh, but film will be intact in Utah. Like, the film community in Utah won't be impacted. That we're going to continue to make film in Utah. But the reality is that, like, Sundance wasn't for Utah filmmakers. And maybe I'm missing something, but like, I'm an independent filmmaker from Utah. I know a lot of other indie filmmakers in Utah, but Sundance wasn't for us. Economically, I can see how that is going to be a big, gigantic impact. If you're a hotel, if you're a restaurant, if you're a ski resort, like this is going to absolutely impact you. As far as the Utah film community, though, no slight against Sundance, but you weren't really picking our films. In 2020, I had a feature film, Married and Loving It, that we shot in Utah with Utah actors using Utah crew, and yet we didn't get selected, and that's fine. But Sundance did have a Taylor Swift documentary that had already been acquired by Netflix. The Sundance of the past, maybe the early '90s or the '80s era, I don't think that's what we're seeing today. And I don't necessarily see the impact on Utah filmmakers. More so, I see the impact on the Utah economy, sure. But as a film community, Sundance or no Sundance, we're going to continue making movies. John Ford was making The Searchers and Stagecoach long before Sundance came around. Quentin Tarantino, has he made another movie in Utah? Kevin Smith, has he made a movie in Utah? Richard Linklater, have they made a movie in Utah? Directors that I love, and every one of their movies I love. In fact, this weekend we even saw Kill Bill at the New Beverly, a Quentin Tarantino movie. I'm not saying that they have to make movies in Utah in order to be in Sundance. What I'm saying is that when Sundance leaves, how does that really impact the Utah film community? As a Utah filmmaker, eh. If I submitted a film to Sundance and it got accepted, would I go? Absolutely. I'm not in any ways trashing Sundance. They have their business they have to run. If they feel like moving to Boulder and to another city is more important for them, hey, that's great. And if I submit to there, I will go. It was nice having it in my backyard, but to be honest with you, as a Utah filmmaker, we couldn't even go anyways. The hotel prices were too skyrocketed. Restaurant prices were too skyrocketed. There's nowhere to park. So it was really for the outsiders and never for us anyways. I was making movies before. I'll continue making movies after. My name is Ryan McDonald. That's my hot take on the Sundance Film Festival.